We know that CLA graduates sometimes have to be a bit more creative in their approach to finding employment. It's not necessarily a straight career path like it might be for someone who graduates with an engineering degree. What are you doing in CLA to establish core competencies for students who can then go to an employer to highlight the advantages of a liberal arts education?
We're working extensively in this area of career readiness. What I want is for students to come out being able to say, not what they didn't get in their liberal arts education in comparison to some other area, but talking about the liberal arts advantage. What is it that you as a liberal arts student brings to an organization? And we know there are a number of things that you gain in the liberal arts that are important to employers. So what we've developed is a set of 10 competency areas that we want students to focus on over the course of their 4 years if they come in as a freshman in the college. So these would include things like effective written and oral communications, applied problem solving, ethical reasoning, engaging with diversity, global awareness, and so on. And these are things that we have found that employers value because we develop these competencies in conversations with employers. What are they looking for students who are coming out with an undergraduate degree? What we want students to be able to do is to track their time in the college across these competencies to make sure that they are truly developing a well-rounded set of skills and ability and knowledge. So they'll be able to map their courses onto these, their extracurricular activities, individual certifications in particular skills that they pick up. So what we will have are students who are well-developed, well-rounded across all of these competency areas, and then they can then go talk confidently to an employer about how they have these skills that they can bring to the job. What I don't want to see is a student is done with their degree and they realize that I actually only fully covered 4 of the 10 competencies or 5 of the 10 competencies. So we're really trying to get students to think about this from the time they step into the college. They will take a career class. They'll be oriented with our career services from day one. We will be having staff and faculty who help them understand how their coursework and how their extracurricular work connects to these competencies that the employment world, whether it's government, nonprofit, business, media, whatever it might be, will value. So we're really excited about this. We're kicking it off this year. It'll be infused through the whole 4 years of a student's degree, but we're not leaving transfer students behind as well. We know they're only here for 2 or 3 years maybe. So we'll be doing some versions of this for our transfer students as well. And I think what we'll have at the end are students who are stepping out with confidence with their liberal arts degree. And they won't be apologizing for, I don't have this engineering background, I don't have this business background, I don't have this. Instead, they'll be advocating and they'll be powerful advocates for themselves. This is a student-centered, student-owned kind of responsibility. We can put this in front of students. They'll be the ones that empower themselves to go out and be very confident when they get out in the job market, that they have not deficits, they're not missing things, they have the liberal arts advantage that they got from their coursework and from their extracurricular activity. So we're really excited about this. I think it'll make a big difference. I think it'll be important for CLA. I think we're ahead of the curve on these issues at large research institutions, and I'm very confident that we'll see great things to come from this program.